If you were to step outside on a clear night and look up at the sky with nothing but your naked eye, you could spot several planets shining back at you. Technically, under perfect conditions and with exceptional eyesight, it's possible to see every planet at some point in time, every planet except one. That planet is Neptune. Neptune is the smallest of the icy giants and the most distant major planet in our solar system. In fact, it's remarkable that we discovered it at all. And yet, Neptune is a world filled with extremes. Colossal storms that appear and vanish. Winds that scream through its atmosphere at near supersonic speeds. Faint icy rings and strange mysterious moons that hint at a violent and chaotic past. Out of all the planets, Neptune remains the one we understand the least. So what do we actually know about this distant world? To answer that, we need to go back to the very beginning, back to how Neptune was discovered in the first place. Because unlike every other planet in the solar system, Neptune was not found simply by pointing a telescope at the sky. Its discovery is far more extraordinary. Neptune is the only planet ever discovered through mathematics alone. In 1846, a French astronomer and mathematician named Urbain Jean-Joseph Leverrier was studying the motion of the 7 known planets. While doing so, he noticed something strange. Uranus wasn't moving exactly as Newton's laws of gravity predicted it should. Its orbit appeared to be subtly disturbed, as if something unseen was tugging at it. Leverrier concluded that the only possible explanation was the presence of another planet, one orbiting beyond Uranus, its gravity altering Uranus's path. He calculated where this unseen world must be and boldly announced the precise location in the night sky where it should be found. What happened next was astonishing. Leverrier sent his prediction to German astronomer Johann Gottfried Galle. Galle pointed his telescope toward the suggested region, and within just 1 hour he found Neptune almost exactly where Leverrier had said it would be. Only days later, Neptune's largest moon, Triton, was discovered as well. Yet even after its discovery, Neptune remained a world of mystery. It circles the sun at the very edge of deep space. At certain points in its orbit, Neptune is actually farther from the sun than Pluto. Beyond it lies little more than icy debris and frozen remnants from the birth of the solar system. From Neptune's surface, the sun appears just 1/30th the size it does from Earth, delivering roughly 1,000th of the sunlight we receive. This extreme distance makes Neptune incredibly difficult to study from Earth. It is the 8th and most distant planet from the sun, orbiting at an average distance of about 30 astronomical units, around 4.5 billion kilometers away. That's 30 times farther from the sun than Earth is. With current technology, it takes a spacecraft around 13 years just to reach Neptune. Its immense orbit also means it takes a staggering 165 Earth years to complete a single journey around the sun. Since its discovery, humanity has witnessed only one full Neptunian year. Voyager 2, studying Neptune has always been a challenge. It is faint, distant, and difficult to observe. Sending a spacecraft there is no small task either. In fact, only one spacecraft has ever visited Neptune, and it could only do so thanks to a rare planetary alignment that occurs roughly once every 175 years. That spacecraft was Voyager 2. It wasn't until 1989 that Voyager 2 finally reached Neptune, transforming our understanding of this distant world. On January 25, 1986, Voyager 2 left Uranus behind, capturing a haunting farewell image from 1,000,000 kilometers away as it began its final journey. After traveling for 3 more years at speeds of over 54,000 kilometers per hour, Neptune finally emerged from the darkness. For the first time in history, humanity saw Neptune up close. Voyager 2 passed just 5,000 kilometers above Neptune's North Pole, the closest flyby of any planet on its mission. Suddenly, Neptune was no longer just a blue dot. We confirmed the presence of its ring system, discovered several new moons, and witnessed massive storms raging across its atmosphere. Because of its distance from the sun, Neptune is brutally cold. The average temperature in its upper atmosphere is around -201 degrees Celsius. Interestingly, Neptune's axial tilt is about 28 degrees, remarkably similar to Earth and Mars, meaning it experiences seasons despite its vast distance from the sun. This means Neptune has seasons much like Earth and Mars, but with one enormous difference. Each of Neptune's 4 seasons lasts around 40 Earth years. Right now, the planet's southern hemisphere is experiencing spring. During this time, the southern hemisphere receives slightly more sunlight and appears noticeably brighter. What makes this especially strange is just how weak the sun is at Neptune's distance. From there, sunlight is around 900 times dimmer than it is on Earth. You might expect such a faint sun to have almost no effect at all. But even this small increase in sunlight still matters. During southern spring, the added sunlight warms that hemisphere by roughly 10 degrees Celsius compared to the rest of the planet. This modest warming is enough to release frozen methane into the stratosphere. Once there, methane reflects more sunlight, causing the southern hemisphere to brighten significantly. Elsewhere on Neptune, methane remains frozen and trapped deeper in the troposphere, keeping those regions darker. Colossal storms. Hydrogen is the dominant element in Neptune's atmosphere, making up around 80% of it. Methane, although only about 19%, plays a crucial role. It is responsible for Neptune's deep blue color. When Voyager 2 passed the planet, it recorded some of the most extreme winds ever measured in the solar system. Near Neptune's equator, wind speeds reached an astonishing 2,160 kilometers per hour, approaching supersonic flow. Even more surprising, much of this wind moves in the opposite direction to the planet's rotation. These findings reveal just how violent and dynamic Neptune's atmosphere truly is. Neptune is home to colossal storms. During its flyby in 1989, Voyager 2 observed the Great Dark Spot, a massive storm system roughly the size of Earth itself.